How should I start this video? Oh, I know. Once upon a time, in a land far, far away, it was a beautiful day. The birds were chirping, the butterflies were fluttering, and my dad almost accidentally drowned me, himself, a random lady, and a lifeguard in a pool. Oh, I forgot I'm supposed to be traumatized. Wait a sec, let me just... What a pathetic script. Whatever, let me just tell you the story. This happened a really long time ago, so I was around 5 or 6, or maybe 6 or 7, but most likely 5 or 6, and like most kids, I loved water parks. Specifically this water park right here, the scene of the crime. Now usually I'd stay in the kiddie area because I valued survival. I'd wear this little life jacket and splash around like, 10 inches of water while my dad stood nearby to make sure I didn't drown, I guess. Which was really ironic considering what was about to come. On the other side of the park was this gigantic water slide. Like the kind that looks less like a fun family attraction and more like a government experiment. It led into this really deep diving pool meant for older kids and adults. So one day, I decided. It is time. One day I decided it is time for me to die. So I asked my dad to launch me into Mr. Government Experiment over there, and like a responsible adult, my dad was like,
"Genius. Let's do this."
I don't know why he said that. Maybe I really was a brat. So my dad agreed to take me on it, and now for some reason, I don't really remember why, but I took off my life jacket. The brat took off the life jacket, you know? Anyway, we shimmied away from the safe, heavenly-looking paradise and towards this huge, depressing piece of trauma and climbed the never-ending stairs to get to the top. We sat down to get ready to slide and everything was good and great and fabulous, except there was just one little problem. My dad didn't know how to swim. Nor did I, and neither one of us were wearing life jackets. You know what, I just like to think that he never knew it was gonna be this deep because there's literally no other way to explain why'd you want to jump in there without a life jacket. So we had an absolute blast for like 10 seconds. Then, of course, we plunged into the water, and instead of gracefully resurfacing like normal people, we made a huge scene. Or actually, my dad made a huge scene, because even though I was so rudely pushed to the bottom of the pool, I somehow resurfaced and calmly moved to grab these float thingies in the middle of the pool, so I wasn't drowning anymore. Sadly, calm isn't gonna be the word to describe my dad, because it was low-key full on drowning and flailing everywhere. What? It was hilarious. You should have been there, you know? And in his panic, he saw nothing. Nothing except for this one unfortunate lady who happened to be at the wrong place at the wrong time. So my dad grabbed onto this poor lady who was minding her own business in the pool and was now trying to get drowned by this random dude. At this point, the lifeguards get alerted and one of them jumps in to try to save these two people. This absolute legend courageously swam towards them and heroically started drowning with them too. What? Did you expect he just powerlift 2 grown adults and swim them both to safety? Haha, no. I think my dad and that lady grabbed him or something, so now there were 3 people in the middle of the pool trying not to die, and I'm on the side here feeling so embarrassed because you gotta understand, I may have only been 6, but I had some aura to maintain, okay? And this happening in front of me was just so undignified. Now, I don't remember how or what exactly happened, but eventually these people somehow made it out of the pool, and after taking a lifetime to recover, my dad remembered me. Still stuck in the pool, so I was rescued, I guess, and yeah, that's it. I'd like to think the lady and the lifeguard were pretty chill about it, but I don't remember too many details, just the fact that this man had some great aura minus that day. Of course my dad didn't mean for any of this to happen. Hopefully. It was all an accident, but remember to always check where you're gonna be swimming anyway beforehand and how deep it might be. And wear your flipping life jacket for God's sake if you don't know how to swim. Safety first, guys, please. Don't think life jackets, helmets, or safety gear make you look silly or amateur. It's there to prevent incidents like this for kids and adults. After this incident, my mom put me into regular swim classes, so the next time I went to that water park, I knew how to swim, no matter how deep the water was. I think the one taking swimming classes should have been my dad, but he never went to the deep end again because I think he was low-key more traumatized than me.